Welcome to the Secret Sauce of Outsourcing podcast that's dedicated to making you better at outsourcing. This is episode 310. I wish I would have done this sooner. So let me have a little bit of a frank conversation. If I was better at my job, if I was better at teaching about outsourcing, then every small business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur across the world would know about hiring OFS. They don't. and there's so many people that have no clue, even though I have tried and I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at getting the word out. And if you're listening to this, you probably are like, wow, how do people not know about this? And that's because I'm not that good at what I do. And almost every day, I do get an email from someone saying how they got time back, or they made their life so much better, or oh my gosh, my OFS changed my business. Every day I get an email like that. And super often they say, I just wish I would have done this sooner. Or why didn't someone tell me this would be so good? And I'm like, well, I tried. I'm just not that good at convincing people that this is as amazing as it is. And so if you've been putting this off, I've never yet had someone tell me, oh, I wish I would have waited longer before I hired my OFS. It's always, I wish I would have done this sooner. People always wait and wait and wait and wait, which is, I understand. It's what I did. I waited months before I hired someone, before I finally was like, okay, what I'm doing, this just isn't working. I have to get the help. I have to find a way to get help. I have to try something new. And it was the most liberating experience of my life, hiring my first OFS. So there is one notable story that I remember very clearly. It comes from Brad Vandenberg, the COO of HPD, Human Proof Design. Starting a business is hard, and finding staff is hard. Building anything from scratch is difficult. All the different pieces of business is difficult, especially when you're wearing all the hats. And Brad didn't at first want to hire someone in the Philippines. It took him a while to recognize, oh yeah, I really should try this. And then things took off. Within 18 months, they grew the company from 15 to 200 staff members, a lot of whom are in the Philippines. They offer more services because they can, and they're killing it. Brad says, being involved in operations, I have to say that my job has been made much easier by the diligent, ambitious staff we've recruited through Onlinejobs.ph. And we'll put a link to Brad's full story down below this episode if you want to read Brad's story about building Human Proof Designs as the COO. So for the rest of you, if you are putting this off, if you haven't done this yet and can't tell me I wish I would have done this sooner, which you'll probably tell me that when you hire someone, you might want to look at my book, The Outsourcing Lever, which is available at outsourcinglever.com. It's free. Maybe that'll help push you over the edge to saying, oh yeah, I'm ready to do this now. I can hire someone with confidence, and I know the culture, and I understand process, and I understand what niche things I need to know. I understand how they work. I know about trust and about disappearing, and I understand all of this now. I'm ready to go. Outsourcinglever.com.